Hi everyone, welcome to Honey Drops Tarot. This is a general reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Aquarius, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate it. Just a quick note, please do not fall for any scammers. I will never reach out to solicit for a private reading. I do offer private readings, and if you're interested in signing up for one of those, or in making a donation, the information regarding that can be found in the About section of my YouTube page. And I thank you so much in advance. Aquarius, I'd like to show you a couple of crystals that I chose for the air signs in this series of readings. This is a beautiful, it's a very light, kind of minty green fluorite crystal, double terminated, and then this beautiful quartz egg crystal that I was telling Libra and Gemini. It's I have a lot of crystals, and this one, you know, it's kind of low key, but it really is speaking to me for the air signs today, that it's like you're hatching some great plans, some creativity. Some of you could be having kids, or it's just like starting a new business, something new, something that's like on the precipice of becoming or coming into being. So that's very exciting. I'm going to be doing your reading today with the Threads of Fate Oracle Shadow Edition for the overall energy, and using the Tarot of the Abyss for your reading. So this is for Aquarius. Cards have been pre-shuffled. For Aquarius, please, Spirit. Aquarius. Okay. This whole stack of cards came out, and I am not taking all of them. I will take one more, which I will shuffle for. But I must take this card that flipped on the bottom. Look at it. Fate. Look at it. Look at it, Aquarius. Ah, right? It's so beautiful. This card did not show up for any of the other signs. Aquarius is last but not least, save the best for last in all the series that I do. And this didn't show up for anybody. This card, Fate. Like a Fabergé egg sitting on a little pillow. My goodness. Are you being fancy, Aquarius? Are you feeling extra fancy? Are you just radiating fanciness? I'm here for it. Word is fate. What will be, will be. Wow. I can't get over it. I can't get over how beautifully synchronous it is. It shouldn't surprise me at this point. I've been reading tarot for a minute, and like, I'm always so surprised. I don't know why. It's not that I doubt spirit, but it's just like, wow, really? You know, the novelty will never wear off. It won't. It just won't. Thank you, spirit. All right. Oh, Aquarius. I'm feeling so jazzed up. The Alchemist. So jazzed up for your reading right now. It's getting kind of dark outside. You can see all the artificial lighting that I have, and I was kind of feeling kind of sleepy. It's kind of cloudy, and it's like, nope, we're awake for Aquarius. Beautiful energy. The idea that you are like the magician, the alchemist, the master manifester, bringing things, you know, as above, so below, bringing things into reality. Bringing things into reality. They are here. Spirit just said they are here. Everything that you want, you have it now. 3 cards for the base spread, 3 cards for clarifier, past, present, and future. Oh, wow. Okay. Got a little bit of a lurker card. Unnecessary car sounds. Unnecessary. Okay, almost there, Aquarius. I hope that person gets arrested. Let's do your reading. Your reading is perplexing because it's not what I thought it was going to be. But this is, I think, showing me what you're working through right now to be able to get to this place of what I consider to be just fanciness, abundance. The egg is like glowing. It's got its own pillow. Like living in the lap of luxury. I'm trying to picture situations where there's a little tasseled pillow. I think it's oftentimes when royalty is being presented with their crown. Right? In the past energy, we start with a 5 of Wands in the reverse. So you could have been at odds internally, like at odds with another person, but I don't really feel that. I feel this was like an internal battle that you were working through, where you had to steel yourself. Just running on that statement, just build your metal, like what you're made of. All of that was somehow, there was a moment where and all of that was being called into question. 3 of Cups, to clarify it, I'm not a super fan of the 3 of Cups, even though in the tarot it represents celebration, clinking glasses, coming together, etc., etc. But for me, 3 of Cups is problematic, and it's always been this way, and it's in different decks too. There's something, you know what it is. And as a tarot reader, and if you read tarot, then you understand, every tarot reader is unique because your Rolodex of information is unique. Your intuition is unique. So I can look at the Google definition of this card. Okay, what does this represent? And just say it represents celebration. Next, right? But it's not what it's telling me. It's showing me like you sitting in a room with people that are your acquaintances, that are giving you a lot of kind of falsified information, but under the guise of friendship. I don't trust this particular 3 of Cups, and this is where the internal conflict would make sense to me, because if we think that there are some people that have our best and highest good, and then one day we realize, oh, they're jealous, they're misinformed, they're gossiping behind my back. It's a rude awakening. It's something that you figured out though, because you're smart. And you're playing the game. Okay, now Spirit is really showing me like, no. Aquarius was fully involved in this because you're playing the long game. There are a few signs in the zodiac that play the long game. For me, it's Aquarius. Even though Aquariuses are like, go, 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 they also play the long game. And Scorpio, long game masters. You will not understand a Scorpio's master plan until like 10 years in advance. And everything culminates and coalesces, comes together, and they're like, yep, I had a plan like that all along. It's just like, what? So I feel as though you're playing the long game. You're playing the strategy. Yes, you're clinking glasses with them, but you know what they're all about. Spirit is showing me a particular situation at my workplace. I just found out some information that was tremendously disappointing to me. about somebody that I know, and the level of disappointment in this person, it was not great to begin with, and then it jumped to 1,000, right? But now that I know, I can act accordingly, which is not to say that I act fake or inauthentic, but you protect yourself where you need to protect yourself, and you focus on the things that are relevant to you. And the more you focus on somebody else or something else, you give those energies away. And it's about bringing it back to center, bringing it back to you. And I think in the past energy, you figured that out. A wolf in sheep's clothing. That's what they just said to me. Thank you, Spirit. A wolf in sheep's clothing. This treachery. Treachery. 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. Could be a workplace scenario. 8 of Pentacles talks about a situation where you invest the majority of your time, energy, effort, and resources. Oftentimes can reference workplace scenarios. Thank you, Spirit. I feel very validated with that reading, that interpretation. Right? And yet, here you are building this fortification. Yes, it's a wall, but it's a wall of fortification. It's strengthening something. I don't think that it's a wall of blocking out the world. It's just about building something, building a foundation. Very good. In the present energy, that disappointment, you could be, it's mirroring what I just went through yesterday, right? So I don't take anything for granted, and I say this all the time. I don't take anything for granted when I read tarot. You know, the roaring car down the street, it's like a cry for attention, right? And a sense of insignificance when somebody has to make themselves the loudest person in the room. It's because they actually feel absolutely insignificant, right? So Spirit is giving me the story in my mind to be able to communicate to you what I see in the card. 10 of Swords is, in this particular 10 of Swords, which I believe both, I want to say both Libra and Gemini also got. You're looking at that past disappointment, but you're understanding and coming face to face with the wisdom of it. You've learned a lesson, many lessons, and you can stand toe to toe with that wisdom and say, yep, we've come a long way. We're getting past it. We're learning from our mistakes. We're learning from past actions, and we're going to move forward, right? It can be difficult, though, Ace of Wands, to see the way out, to see the way through. Ace of Wands talks about a brand new opportunity beginning from Spirit, something that's new and exciting. And when it has to do with the Wands suit, it's all about kind of your passion center, your creativity, that spark, that ignition, the inertia, the phoenix, right? That idea from the ashes of some experience, the phoenix rises, right? But you got this card in the reverse in the present energy. So I think you're still trying to navigate your way through this disappointment, which it's beautiful though, because I really feel you coming to a great awareness and understanding about what it is that you've been through. Like, you're not taking that for granted. You're not overlooking the importance of the lesson that you're learning right now. So what is stopping or preventing the Ace of Wands from moving forward, Spirit? What is the impasse? Thank you. 2 cards. Yeah. Four of Cups in the reverse. There was a sense of apathy before that you no longer carry, that you're, you know, this character, there's a cup here, cup from Spirit, an Ace of Cups. But before, you may have just been looking at what was in front of you, not looking at what was coming in, but you've changed your tune. And the Justice card, Major Arcana, number 11, representing Libra energy. Libra didn't even get the Justice card, but you did. It could have to do with a legal situation, contracts, karmic balance was needed, is needed, and things are coming into balance as we speak. And the wisdom is not retaliation, but it's a simple walking away from something that no longer serves you, right? Because we don't want to perpetuate karma. We don't want, it's not like a tit for tat situation. They do something bad to me, I do something bad to them. No, no, no. This shows a lack of maturity, first of all. You know, I always say, which is not obviously not an original thought, but the truth will out. Who said that? I say it all the time. Did Shakespeare say it? Where does that line come from? Caesar? I have no idea. The Bible? No idea. The truth will out. The truth always does. Things come to the surface. You want to be on the side of integrity, always. Always. Because even if the workplace can't see it, your family can't see it, the law can't see it, Spirit knows. Right? In the future potential, 4 of Swords. Remember that wall? Remember that wall that was being built in the past energy? Here it is. And we're not fighting with these swords right now. We're taking a breather. We're regrouping, reassessing. We are resting and recuperating. Because we're getting ready to step into our power, King of Pentacles in the reverse. Not quite ready yet. Because with power comes great responsibility. Spider-Man, Superman, one of those. King of Pentacles is earth energy. This king is highly sought after because of his abundance. Divine masculine energy. Doesn't have to describe a man. There's a beautiful patch of sunflowers at the bottom. Sun energy is represented in this card. Kind of mountainous background. It's almost like I saw him walking out of the mountain range, coming down from the mountains after having been in the mountains in a kind of hermit energy. Self-reflection, dark night of the soul, spiritual awakening, to then manifest our dreams into reality and create our abundance. But it's in reverse, because in the future potential, you will need to take a time out. This is like a cosmic time out. This is an important time out. And Spirit is reminding you to not, as I said, that there's 1919 on my timer. 19 being the Sun card. Interesting. Don't forego the timeout. Don't write it off. It's important that you get this period of rest coming up. Really important. What does that look like for an Aquarius? You know, like taking a vacation, It's not about like sleeping in, I mean, or it could be, but rest meaning could be a rest from friends, a rest from family, just a little bit of hermit mode, focusing on things that you care about, meditating, writing, reading, our kids that were singing out the window of a car, having fun. I'm gonna ask for one card of advice about how to turn this King of Pentacles in the upright. 9 of Wands in the reverse. Release burden. Release things that no longer serve you. Don't feel like you have to be a martyr or you have to keep slogging on because that's how people see you, as somebody who just, you know, works through every hurdle. And, you know, look at how exhausted this person looks. They need this time of rest, right? In the upright, this card means tenacity, and you're going to keep pushing through and slogging through. In the reverse, it's like, no, we're not doing that anymore. The Spirit is really overemphasizing it here. Could not be more clear to me. Stop acting like the hero is what they just said. Be the hero of your own life. Be the hero of your own life. I mean, look. Spirit's with you. Look at that. They're like the same size. I could not have planned that, even if I tried. I'm not good enough, you know? There's something brewing. There's something hatching. There's a wisdom. If you take this time out and you meditate, try to find a piece of quartz. Raw or polished, it doesn't matter. Quartz is a crystal that enhances anything, any properties. So if you're vibing at high vibration, when you meditate with quartz, you're just going to enter into another dimension. I really, really, truly feel that. That's your reading, Aquarius. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Please hit the bell notification to be updated as to when I post new readings. Thank you, Aquarius.